Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We're just about to go to the Fed minutes. Very, very important afternoon. So let's go straight into the minutes right now and see. We can always learn a little bit from the Fed minutes. So let's go straight into it now and let's bring some information. We're just seconds away now from discovering the minutes. So let's listen in. Let's have a little look. And when we get some information, any second now, we'll be able to bring it to you. Welcome, good afternoon. If it's your very first time here, click subscribe and ring the bell. And welcome everyone to Martyn Lucas Investor. We normally go live at 2 p.m, but we're going live earlier today because we want to get some information from the Fed minutes. And it'll be any second now, we'll have some information, some updates on it. The Fed minutes will be out any second now. And we can have a look at what the Fed had to say. All right. Let's hold on. Any second now, we'll get some information. And we're just listening in. I'll have this ready to go. Welcome, everybody. We're just waiting for the information to be released. And we'll have it for you.
Bloomberg Radio.
Any second now, we're listening into Bloomberg. And if you've just tuned in, click subscribe and ring the bell and let us know you're here. Give us a thumbs up. And we've gone earlier today. The Fed minutes are always important. Okay. Let's have a listen in now then.
Favored or could have hiked 50 basis points. This is key, Madison, as the conversation about Fed officials maybe backing off 25 basis points, thinking we could be more aggressive. We certainly heard that from Fed speakers last week. The Fed also saying that it saw upside inflation risks as the key factor in shaping the outlook. So that's interesting, a little bit more context. Our live blog right now, Chris Anstey, our senior editor, saying so far coming in as expected, these Fed meetings with some Fed policymakers having favored a stronger half-point move this month. Having said this, these are the Fed minutes from the first Fed FOMC meeting of 2023. So we'll continue analysis. Looking at the markets, like maybe equities kicking up just a hair. As we look at gains, though, across the board. Yields, I don't think I'm seeing too much reaction here.
My portfolio is just dropping on this news.
In the meantime, let's actually head to Charlie Pellet with a check on the trading day.
Thank you very much. Let us begin with the 10-year, 3.90% right now on the 10-year after the FOMC minutes. The 2-year, 4.66%.
Okay.
Increases in borrowing costs will be necessary to bring inflation down.
Exactly what we expected. No surprise there.
When they met earlier this month, though almost all supported a step down in the pace of hikes. S&P 500 index is up 2 points right now. Little change there. The Dow just turning negative as I speak, down just about 1 point right now. Little changed. And we've got NASDAQ holding on to a 23-point gain, up by about 0.2%. Again, that 10-year, 3.90% with the 2-year, 4.67%. Spot gold at $18.29 the ounce, down $5 the ounce. Bitcoin down 2%, 20.
Okay, not much news coming there. Nothing as a surprise, actually. So let's come back to our main screen and let's have a look at what we're doing here. Our portfolio hasn't really been affected that much, if I'm completely honest. I've got a very defensive stocks anyway. Let's have a little look here. Let's read in here. Here we go. Fed Chair Jerome Powell reiterated that the disinflationary process has begun, particularly in the goods sector, and that the Fed has the tools to bring down inflation to its 2% target. That's not going to change. When speaking at the Economic Club of Washington, at the same time, when asked about the strong January jobs report, Powell's comments did not suggest that it would change the central bank's approach to future rate increases. However, he warned that if a robust labor data persists, the terminal level of the Fed funds may be higher. The Federal Reserve raised the target range to the Fed's funds by 25 basis points, 4.45 to 4.75 in its February 2023 meeting, dialing back the size of its increase for a second straight meeting, but still pushing borrowing costs higher. So Anyway, let's have a look. I've got a comment just coming here from 22. Fed minutes. Several participants advocated raising interest rates by 50 basis points. That's what we don't want to see. How is that affecting the markets this afternoon? Let me have a look at my position and let's see how we're moving right now. As you can see, my portfolio is doing all right, actually. It's a very defensive stock. I have recognized we are in a bear market rally, so I want to be very defensive. And that's exactly where I am right now. My position is very defensive, very long term. I'm not really looking to sell anything. I'm adding all the time when I get discounts. That's the way I'm going all the time. So for me, it's business as usual. For me, this is a great opportunity to buy cheaper and cheaper stocks. I like it when it's like this. I like red markets. Let's have a quick listen in here if we can get some more information, see what the reaction is.
Carol does.
So much has happened in the 3 weeks since this meeting actually
including Jay
happened.
Powell making comments.
Correct. And remember back 3 weeks ago when this came out.
Just bear with me. We'll get the audio back in a second.
There was a good case that inflation looked to be slowing. That we've just seen the PCE data for December came in line with expectations, aka moving down slowly. Inflation expectations were retreating. We had seen the ECI, that employment cost measure that the Fed officials really look at, that it was slowing. So when the decision came out on Wednesday, it was like, okay, yeah, we're slowing the pace here. Things are looking good. And now, of course, we got the jobs report right after that. And that really set the stage for all this January data that has blown away every expectation, and that the economy is very much still moving far too hot. So it does seem to corroborate now what the Fed has been saying, that rates still do need to move notably higher than where they are now. And it seems like the markets are finally starting to get it.
And it looks like the dollar is extending its rally a little bit. Creedy, what are you looking at right now?
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Okay, they're not saying anything that I don't already know or that we don't already know. So it's business as usual. There's nothing really to fear here. It's the same thing. My structure, my plan hasn't changed, and I'm continually looking at defensive stocks. Nothing's changed there. If you've got my portfolio, it's doing very nicely. My portfolio is continually climbing, continually doing well. If we go over to my my overall position, you'll see that everything's actually looking quite good. I'm very happy with this. It's given me chance to buy more. I think we've got another 6 to 12 months of lowering averages. This is the time. I spoke to some very big investors this afternoon when I was doing my swim, my water aerobics. These are guys with millions of shares in Pepsi and millions of shares in Amazon, and we were discussing about the markets being down. And they said, "What are you buying?" I said, "I bought more. I bought a bit of speculative stocks, Virgin Orbit." That's on its lowest price at the moment, and I'm buying J&J and Coca-Cola, and these are wealthy guys saying that's exactly the right thing to do. Right now, you're getting no rewards for it, but you will in the future. So there's my overall portfolio there. If we look at the Roth IRA, it's just $9 down now. $9 down. That's all it is. So looking good. And if I scroll down, look, you can see my J&J is down a little bit, 4.461. I keep buying more and more on the way down. VU is up. I've only got one share, though. I haven't bought really anything there, but my VORB was 20% down. It's now 10% down, so I've halved my losses there. Tesla, I'm not buying any more until it goes back down. I think it's overpriced right now. I will hold it long term, but for me, I'm not looking to add any more at this price. But Coca-Cola is virtually flat, and J&J. These are long-term investments, so I'm happy with that. Very, very happy with my portfolio. Just gives me more opportunity to buy cheaper stocks all the time. And my overall position now, if we look at it, if I share with you, it's 42,616. I should be around about the 43.5 right now with the money I put in extra. That's we are down a little bit, but I'm not concerned about that. It's all good. So nice bounce in VORB today. Good scalp bought, price down. Very nice indeed. Crag. Let's have a little look. What did you do with VORB today? Did you take some? Yes, it jumped up. It went to like 156. I'm holding my position. I'm not really looking to sell or anything. I'm just adding and holding and so on. But anyway, we've got Lucid earnings tonight. So we'll be back with Lucid earnings later. We've also got, in fact, let me just check what time the Lucid earnings is. It's after hours, but what time after hours? Let me have a quick preview of the earnings time. Let's see what it says here. Sorry about the lens flare of these bright screens. It's at 4:30. It's at 4:30, so we've got plenty of time for that tonight. 4:30, so we'll be able to finish the closing bell, do our world premiere of our song tonight, and still have time to come back for the earnings. Great. So the overall portfolio is going up again. We're at 0.65, which is more than we were this morning. Let's bring all our comments in. We've got hello for Crag. Flutter Edits is here. Welcome to you. I have $10 in PNNT. Was watching almost all day. I lowered my average. Congratulations. Sounds good. Nice bounce in Vorb today. Good scalp. Bought. Price down. That's what it's all about, really, isn't it? Long-term investing, way to go. Let's have a quick sip of my latte. Basic material stocks, my friend. Mini, if you want to ask a question or if you want me to review a stock, come into youtube.com/Martyn Lucas Investor. Just come and join us and you can be in our main show. All right? Come and join us. Links in the profile, or just type youtube.com/@Martyn Lucas Investor. Be very, very wary of the fakers on TikTok. There are many that pretend to be me. They don't go live. They always contact you and try to sell you stuff. I don't contact anyone. I only reply to your comments. I don't message you at all. Right. If anyone becomes my top gifter, I will follow you back. And I only follow my top gifters, subscribers, and members on YouTube. That way I can interact with you. I've got 32,000 followers, or 31,500 followers. And if you become a subscriber by clicking the star, which appears just here, let's see the little star there. If you click that, I will do a commercial for you at the end of the show, put your channel on the screen here and do a commercial for you. If you become my top gifter, which can sometimes cost 0.0000001 cent just by becoming the top gifter of a rose, something like that, I always follow back and tag you in my viral post. The idea of that is it gets you more followers. I try to help people. This channel is about helping people, all right? Okay. Mohammed, there's something on Mojave Airport, but it's blocked. There's nothing going on Mojave Airport. I've been watching it, talking to people from Virgin Galactic. There isn't anything going on at the moment. That plane you're talking about, I see what you're talking about, is blocked, but this we've seen this before. It means nothing at all. See it? Look, that's what you're talking about, right? You're talking about that plane there, blocked. So we're not getting any information from it, but we don't know what it is. And of course, if it is about to fly, it has to register itself. The FAA rules, you can't take off and fly around in secret unless you're the military, I guess. But Virgin Galactic can't do that. They have to give it a call sign. If they're going to fly, then it'll have to be the transponder turned on and declared the flight and so on and so forth. But we'll keep our eye on it. Right now, there's nothing going on, but there it is on the tarmac right now. So no news is good news at the moment. Thank you, Mohammed, for alerting me to that. We'll keep our eye on it. Let's have a look at SPCE right now, of course. We've got the earnings coming up later next week. I'll be there for it live. Plus, we've got the Virgin Galactic song coming out. Bullard still favours rate hikes to 5.375 as fast as possible. Bullard still favours hiking rates to 5.375 as fast as possible. This flight is moving at the minute. It's still blocked. If it gives us information, I will bring it to you from Mojave Desert, Virgin Galactic. I am so down today and yesterday. Are you? What are you investing in? What is your portfolio? Mohammed, you can share it on Discord, you know. If you're a silver member, you can have your own channel. Now then, this plane is moving away from the hangar. It's taken off. It's at 4,000 feet. It's taken off. Interesting. We've got a mystery plane here that is blocked. Look at that. It's actually taken off. I didn't know that you could fly without registering your flight. That's interesting. I wonder if that's some sort of military plane. There you go. It's in the air, look. That's interesting. Look at that. There is the plane right now. That's just taken off from Mojave Desert. It's blocked at the moment. So we don't know what that plane is. No way of knowing what that plane is at the moment. Nothing to tell us what it is. It's circling back. It's now at 4,000 feet. Staying at 4,000 feet. It's not rising. That's interesting. Let's see what's going on there. There's a plane that's taken off from the Mojave Desert, Virgin Galactic. It's at 4,000 feet, not really rising. Circling at the moment. Starting to rise now, 4,400. I didn't know that you could have a plane that was unregistered. That's interesting. We'll come back to that. And we'll see what it is, but see if we can find out more information. But right now, it's blocked. Anyway, interesting. The overall portfolio is just dropping a little bit right now. Here we go. Let's see what's moving down. The S&P's going down. I'd love to buy some cheaper S&P Virgin Galactic. The S&P 500 through VU. Virgin Galactic is holding up. Virgin Orbit is just going flat again. Rivian is down slightly. Tesla, I'm going to buy it at 150, 160. I'm sure all planes need to be. That's what I thought, 22. That's exactly what I said. I've never seen anything like this. Before it took off, I said it won't be able to fly until it's registered. Look, it's blocked. Why is that? I have never seen a flight that is blocked. So let me make a mystery video. I want to make a video. Put this video out. Someone could find out for me. It is 17 minutes in. Maybe a military plane. Yeah. 17 minutes. SPCE mystery. Okay. Mystery. Okay. Let's do this now. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Virgin Galactic SPCE stock in the Mojave Desert. We have a mystery plane. Now, the other day we had a flight take off, and we knew what we didn't know who was on the flight, but we knew what the flight's ID was, and so on and so forth. This time we've got a vehicle here. We've got a craft that's in the air, and I said before it took off, it'd have to be registered. Its transponder will have to be registered. It can't just fly around not knowing what it is. But right now, that's exactly what we've got. Just taken off from Virgin Galactic, we have got, in the Mojave Desert, an unknown aircraft. It's at 5,600 feet now, so it is taking off. It's heading northeast, and we don't know what it is. It's not even registered. Now, someone just pointed out, see it says blocked at the top? Someone just pointed out, actually, in our show, 22, one of our moderators said, I'm sure all planes need to be registered. They do. And I said, and he agreed with me, look, maybe it's a military plane. So that's interesting. A military plane. Now, we know about the Italian Air Force doing business with Virgin Galactic. So could this be the Italian Air Force? We don't know. Are they allowed to fly without being registered? A blocked flight? Perhaps you'd let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know. Brickmark has just said Virgin UFO Galactic. Maybe it's an unidentified. Well, it is an unidentified flying object. So if you don't know, if you know what this flight is, perhaps you could let us know. Could it be the? Oh, hang on, it's coming back. This is interesting. If it was a military plane, why didn't it just fly away? It's coming back. A blocked flight from just coming out of the hangar at Mojave Desert, the spaceport, circling back. Now, as far as I'm aware, and perhaps someone could tell me, the only flights you can have out of to take off are military planes that are blocked. I don't know. So is this the Italian Air Force? I don't know. This is a great mystery to us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can... let's have a quick look. Let's see if I can edit this a minute. Change my show and see if we can get some people in. Hang on, Virgin Galactic. Let me have a look, see if I can get some people involved. Virgin Galactic. Italian, whoops, it could be Italian Air Force, and that is what we want. That would be would make sense. Air Force. I'm trying to put the information here. Look how it's bouncing back. Italian Air Force, maybe. There we go. Let's put that there. Italian Air Force, Virgin Galactic, Italian Air Force, maybe. Let's have a look. What height are we now? We're at 5,000 feet. So it isn't actually going up in height. It's just circling. So this is very interesting. So there we go. Let's... I've just saved the name of the event here and see if we get anybody coming in who can give us information. I've got a couple of friends that are watching me on... let me get my focus right. There we go. That's better. It's circling back. I'm interested because this could be the Italian Air Force. They are supposed to be involved with Virgin Galactic soon. Let's see if this potentially could be what it is. They're not gaining height. We are at 5,000 feet. The information is blocked. So it would suggest perhaps a military vehicle. Have a look on flightaware.com. I am... if you can send that in to me via Discord, I can't do any more than I'm doing at the moment, I'm afraid. I'm doing like 100 things at once, so I can't do any more than I'm already doing. If you're able to send that in, you are a moderator, so you've got access. Oh, no, you're not a member, are you? I keep forgetting that. If one of my members could send in a link from flightaware.com and have a look at Mojave Desert. This is interesting. Italian. We're searching for it. Interesting stuff. FlightAware is not tracking this plane. There you go. FlightAware is not tracking it. This is very, very interesting. Okay, Virgin Galactic, Italian Air Force, maybe. And let me see if I can change this image as well. It's what's interesting is it's not gaining height, which means it's testing. Which means it has something to do with Virgin Galactic. Wouldn't make any sense just to go round and around the airport like that at a low level at 5,000 feet. It's barely off the ground. Oh, it's coming back again. This is some kind of testing, folks. This is some kind of testing. Has to be. It has to be some kind of testing. So we're trying to get some people to be part of my event here, so we can get some assistance and work out what's going on. But we're at 6,000 feet now. We've risen slightly, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Let's look at Virgin Galactic stock price, see how it's moving. If I had to make a guess, you might remember in initially talking about the Intuitive Machines SPAC merger before the SPAC, and again SPAC, and again finished the week on. Oh, I'm just reading Nirmal and Palmer's information there. Thank you. Nirmal went to $130 today. Very nice indeed. This is definitely testing now. You cannot say it's not testing. It's not a regular flight. It's doing something over the desert. No question about that. No question about that. Let me so if I can change the image. We've got some testing going on. So I'm trying to get hold of now some people at Virgin Galactic. Let's have a look. Okay, I've changed the thumbnail and the image to see what's going on here. Let's see if anybody comes in, and we're back at 3,000 feet again. So it's very low over the ground. So if anyone is from Virgin Galactic now, I've invited people in from Virgin Galactic. Let me know what you think. We have got a very interesting thing going on right now above the Mojave Desert, Virgin Galactic space station. We're at 3,000 feet. We're circling. It's a blocked vehicle. Very, very interesting. So it may be Virgin Galactic, not the military. It could well be, but it's a blocked flight, which is very, very peculiar. If anyone knows any more information, but I doubt if anyone does, unless they are there filming it, there's no way they can know. Something is going on. So we're going to keep on that. We're going to go back to the stock price and have a look at what it's doing. Nothing there. Let's have a look at our 1 minute chart a minute. Our technical screen, technical analysis on Virgin Galactic. We're back down to a medium sell. This is on the 1 minute. 12 analysts say sell, 10 neutral, 4 buy. That's our technical analysis for Virgin Galactic. But if we go and look at this flight, It's at 3,500 feet, so it's very, very low. It's circling the airport. It's in the air, and it's a blocked flight. Very, very strange. As a rule passed by Congress, any aircraft operators can request blocking the tracking. They can. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? They don't want anyone to know? They don't want us to be watching the flight? I can't see how it can be anything other than any form of test, because of what it's doing here. It either is the military, the Italian Air Force, or it is White Knight, I would say, as a guess. Earlier, there was also a US fighter plane next to the blocked plane on ground before they both turned their transponders off. Thank you very much indeed, Nermel Palmer. Appreciate that. Like I say, again, I have to say, we cannot verify Nermel's comments. He's not a verified user. Only verified users, we can verify the information. So we just have to put that out there. Disclaimer. Our channel is all about being honest, and we have to always say that if you're not a member of our channel. We don't know that you are verified. You could be a bot, you could be a child. We don't have any idea whatsoever. Anyway, let's go back to my position and see where we are right now. We've got the earnings tonight coming up for Lucid. The overall portfolio is up. We're doing okay this afternoon, looking pretty good. The S&P on the minutes has just gone flat. Nothing really to get excited about, to be honest. And we are keeping our eye. There's definitely a test going on here. No question about it. The fact it's circling the airport over and over again. Let's see if we can find some information out. I'm now going to my Twitter source, and let's see what I can discover there. There's also, believe it or not, Virgin Galactic now post to TikTok. They do that, which is a bit interesting as well. Anyway, let's go to Virgin Galactic right now and see what we can find. I've invited a few people to join me, so let's see if anyone does. What's going on, Martin? This to do with space? Yes, it is. It's an unmarked plane circling the airport at 3,000. Oh, it's now landed again. It's now landed. There we go. So it circled the airport and landed again. It was at 3,000 feet. It was going round and round the airport at very low to the ground. It's now back on the ground. And what's interesting is it's a blocked flight. So I am guessing, is it the Italian Air Force? We know the Italian Air Force are about to do something soon with Virgin Galactic. It's on the ground. It's maneuvering. You can see it moving around. But we're trying to get some information. Good evening, everyone. Schifferler Stephen, how are you? Anything coming out? No one's covering anything. I am the first to cover this. I'm looking all my sources, and I don't have any information at the moment. 3 minutes ago, a recruit to watch a NASA Virgin Galactic. Alan will change. That doesn't for his. What does that mean? Big defense industry. Some news. I've seen a NASA chief of staff and CEO of Virgin Galactic. I bought science tech community. No, that's not really anything. George was Obama's NASA chief of staff and the former CEO of Virgin Galactic, but he also someone I've seen since my senior year of high school. Okay, that's just personal, and I can't think of a better person to serve in Virgin Galactic. Richard Branson Space Company is a British billionaire. Yes. Nothing really. Air travel is terrible. Can't see anything there. The plane is now on the ground. Top a minute. Nothing really. If you search for the top news, it's all me. if you look on Virgin Galactic and you search on Twitter for all the top posts, it's me. I mean, basically, if you want to know the news, it's all me. Look, I am like the top information on all these things. I could keep ranking for everything. So anyway, there's no one to tell me anything. I've got to know everything. No one's telling me anything. But anyway, there we go. We don't know. It's back on the ground again now. So there you go. It's not moving anymore. It's back on the ground. It's going in the hangar, I would imagine. I need somebody there on the ground with a video camera who can call into the show. That's what I need. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see how many people are with me. If you've just tuned in, please click subscribe and ring the bell. If we get 100 likes, we give away a cash prize on our show. We've got 34 watching and just 12 likes. Please smash the like button. That would be very, very helpful if you wouldn't mind doing that. That would be great. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see if we can get, we've got 35 watching. Let's see if we can get 30 likes in 1 minute. Let's go. You ready? Bring up the clock. Let's see if we can get 30 likes in 1 minute. You ready? Okay. Let's bring Mr. Mini-Me on the screen. I want to be able to give away to one of you a star prize. Okay. Let's have a look. There's 34 watching. There you go. 34. So we should have 30 likes. 16 likes, there you go, above my head, just there, look, 16. Let's get to at least 20 likes in 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Otherwise, I start thinking we've got a load of bots watching the show. What's all that about? Good afternoon, everybody on TikTok. Come and join us over here on YouTube. 17, 18, 19. There we go. 20, 21, 22. Woken everybody up, look. Everybody's woken up. There we go. We've got 42 watching. There we go. 42 watching. We should be at 30 likes now. Come on, everybody. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. We want to give away a cash prize. All right. So Virgin Galactic, we think that the Italian Air Force or Virgin Galactic had requested incognito flight. I'll go back to it right now and you can see what I'm talking about. But Virgin Galactic a few moments ago were actually flying. There was some testing going on above the airport. If you go back here and look, this aircraft here, which was blocked, very unusual. It was blocked, so they didn't want us to know what it was. I am assuming it was the Italian Air Force. I think it has to be said. The Italian Air Force, we know they're doing they're doing a deal with, they're involved with Virgin Galactic. I am guessing it's that. It's got to be something to do with Virgin Galactic because it's circling the airport at 3,000 feet. And there you go. It's gone into the hangar. Its transponder is now turned off. There you go. That little bit of excitement is now over. The plane is now back in the aircraft. So you tell me what that was all about. I don't know. And if we go back to the analytics a minute, the tech analytics of Virgin Galactic, currently it is a buy again. We are going to have a 1 minute and a 15-minute chart together soon on the screen. So we're going to upgrade that so you can actually see the 1 minute and the 15 minutes. 22, one of our members thinks that the 15-minute would be of more use. So we'll have both. All right. Anyway, it's saying a buy at the moment, not a strong buy. It was earlier today. Anyway, back to our position. Virgin Galactic is currently just up slightly, which on today's market is pretty good. It's a pretty flat day today. It's kind of generally following the market. The S&P is down very slightly. Virgin Galactic it's flat. Virgin Orbit, it's up slightly today. My overall position has improved. Let's look at the heat map as well and see what's going on the heat map. This is the look of the day. Let's have a little look here. We can see on the heat map today, Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, all doing well. What's glowing red right before us? Keys down 13% today. What else is glowing red? Walmart. After last night. There we go. No surprise there at all. With Walmart down nearly 3%. We said that. It was a great pump yesterday, and who was it? Eric B. I think it was Eric B. decided to take a scalp trade and buy J&J. Absolutely right. Never buy a pump. It's the biggest mistake you make. Their earnings was good. However, their projection for the year was muted. So it doesn't surprise me it's pulled back. This is now an opportunity to buy it. Anywhere around here is not bad. I'd like it to go a bit more actually, but for a long-term investment, the dividend is okay. It's nothing to get out of bed for, but it's not insignificant. 1.53. It's not insignificant. Walmart is a great company for the future, no question about it. Absolutely shouldn't have bought it yesterday. However, it beat on earnings very, very comfortably. This is now a time down on the week. If you can get it around here, the 130s, then I think you'll be good. Over the 3 months, it's going back down again. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see 120. That's where I first bought it, and I sold it around here. But I wouldn't mind getting back into Walmart. Absolutely. It completely smashed the earnings. It's the projection going forward, the macro conditions, which is difficult. But anyway, Kramer called it before the earnings. I would definitely like to set a position here on Walmart. I don't know if it belongs in my Roth IRA at this price. I'm going to give it some time. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I would give it some time. I wouldn't buy it yet. Martyn, is the tech analysis out an out-the-box view provided by Robinhood, or are you sourcing that info from an API? API. I'm sourcing it from TradingView, George. It's not nothing to do with Robinhood at all. It's to do with TradingView through an API. Yes, indeed. The overall portfolio is falling down. I like Walmart going down like that. I'd like to get it a bit cheaper though. I think it's a little bit ahead of itself. I think the overall markets have some way to come down. If the S&P drops, I will buy the S&P. What I'm going to do, George, is I'm going to add a 15-minute as well. So when I want to go in to certain tech analysis for certain stocks, I can jump right in and I can bring up my favorite stocks. So I'll have several different screens. This is my SPCE, so I'll have the 1 minute and the 15-minute, and I'll have another screen for Apple or Microsoft, whoever. But I might have several that I can bring in on the screen, so that could be interesting, right? So there we go. Trying to give you more and more. Yeah, you like that, George? Okay. More and more information, better information, clearer. All the time, trying to improve my services to the members all the time. Every day I look at it and go, okay, you achieved that today. Now, how can you make it better tomorrow? I achieved that, and how can I make it better tomorrow? I never sit down. All right? I want the very best. That's the idea. Anyway, Vorb, the clam has done the clicking. Lucky you. Vorb. What about Vorb? If you come onto YouTube, I can answer your questions much, much easier. There's my Virgin Orbit position, and I've got my my Roth IRA position, which is 10 times bigger than my brokerage position anyway. So back to the heat map. You can see today Apple is doing well, Nvidia, Amazon, Tesla is up today, but I still see it going lower. If any of my members want me to review a stock, let me know, and I'll gladly do it. Virgin Galactic going sideways. Time for a quick commercial break. Let's bring everybody up to date. Here we go. And here we go. See you back in 10 seconds from now. It's the Lucid earnings tonight as well. We'll be there live for that. Okay. I doubt Sir Richard will let Vorb fail, so I think it's a strong long-term buy. No, I don't think he'll let it fail. However, it is the most economical way of putting small toaster-sized satellites in space. No question about that. I like that, but it's got the customers lining up. It just needs to get in the air after their last fail. That wasn't very good. Anyway, it looks like right now we're going to be flat again. I'm just checking the Mojave Desert. There's nothing going on there again. I just want to make sure there was no change there. Right, here we go. We're about to go flat for the day. We've been green all day, and we're about to go flat right now. There you go. And my Roth as well. It's all turning down. There you go. Flat right now. I wonder if we're going to go down soon. GMBL was up 6,000% today, but thankfully it was a reverse split confusion. I sold 4,750 last week, said Bootsy. Nearly died when I saw the percentage. They're actually 35% down today. Oh my gosh. Where was you reading that? Where was that information? Virgin Galactic, Vorb, Rivian, Tesla. We've got Lucid earnings tonight. It's going sideways. Apple, Amazon, McDonald's. Would like to get some. Coca-Cola, J&J. Oh, another dip today. Another dip on J&J. Okay. Opportunity knocks. Yes. 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 All-time low. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Okay. Let's go to my Roth IRA. It's a new all-time low. I've not bought this low before. My last buy was at 158.76, 157 buy. Okay, 271 buy J&J limit order. We're buying one. 158 shares. Another one. Okay. Okay. Review the order. 158. That'll go through. So we're down 4.95. This won't make masses of difference. Review the order. Okay, 4.95 down. I expect it to rally into the close. 4.93. 4.67. There we go, just under 0.5% lowered. I anticipate it to rise into the close. That tends to happen with this type of stock. So I've lowered my average again on J&J, down 4.67. My average is now 165.37. Nice. 4.67. $4.51, improved it again. Okay, there we go. We're now at 165.10. Lower and lower and lower all the time. Okay, so now if I look at what I just did then, 157.60, yeah, the same price, got it twice. Okay, there we go. I've now got, yep, that's fine. So there we go. I've lowered my average again on J&J. Very good. It's going to be now about $1,000 by next year, maybe slightly more now, maybe 1,050 to 1,100, something like that, and maybe $125 a year on dividends at the moment, combined with my Roth and my brokerage account. That's good. That's good. Keep on going down. Happy with that. And I'll nibble again next Tuesday when I have some more. Keep on going down. I mean, that's what you want right now on a stock like this. Yeah, this is an all-time low. It'll recover. I've got no doubt about that at all. Okay. Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay. Eric, good buy and good average on J&J, Martin. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Just keep finding opportunities to buy lower prices. Just keep buying. I mean, you're not going to lose. If you buy a company that has history, that has always paid its dividend, always increased its dividend, in time always goes up. If you can keep not only lowering your average, you can buy at an all-time low for you. You've never paid that price before, and you can go again and lower and lower and lower. I mean, you're just going to be doing so well a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. Going to be doing great with no fear or stress or worry. That's absolutely the way to go, I think. So I'm very, very happy with that. Good buy and good average on J&J, Martin. Thank you so much indeed. I think so. Stockwits, JMBL is trading at 3.70 today instead of 7 cents. It was last week. Stockwits was slow to adjust to the reverse split figures. Bootsy, I see. Thank you much indeed. If you don't yet already follow me on Stockwits, I would like you to do that, because I could do with the support on Stockwits. I have some very entertaining comments to my posts. So if you're not yet following me on Stockwits, here is my link in the chat. I've got 18 followers right now. I'm very new and small on Stockwits. There's my Stockwits. It's the Twitter of the stock market. It's very interesting place to be. So go and follow me over there, and I would really much appreciate it. I'll bring my Stockwits account now, and let's see if anyone's done it. Let's see if anyone follows me on Stockwits right now. I had 18. Let me bring it up. Where's my Stockwits? Have I not got it on my phone? I'll do it on here. I'll do it on here, on my computer. Let's see if anyone... There you go. Here's my Stockwits account. Going to try and set an account up here. Thank you so much indeed, Craig. All right, here we go. Look, I've got 18 followers. I would love my Lucas aides to join me over there. Look, 18 followers, and I'll see you go up in a minute. If anyone follows me. But I'd appreciate it, because I post some comments and thoughts every day there, and I get some interesting comments from people. It's quite entertaining. I like Stockwits. Very easy to follow. Lots of your favourite stocks, and follow the live feed. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? What did you miss? Well, you missed a mystery plane flying over Virgin Galactic today, the Mojave Desert. I think anyway, because it was flying at 3,000 feet. It was 3,000 to 3,800 feet, which is low, backwards and forwards, but it was a blocked flight. So it was either Virgin Galactic didn't want to be tracked, and I don't know why that would be, because I don't know if you're allowed to, but someone said you can ask for it to be turned off. I find that hard to believe that you're allowed to do that. But also, I actually said I think it's a military craft, and I perhaps thought it was the Italian Air Force, because we know the Italian Air Force is doing business with Virgin Galactic. There is another military flight right over Virgin Galactic right now. I'm watching to see if it's coming in for land. It's a military vehicle. It's a military craft. Canadian Air. It's flying right past the desert, right past the spaceport. Lucid looks a bit uncertain to me. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it until you know what the earnings are. We will know in about an hour ahead of the call. I'm not touching it because they're losing money. They can't suddenly start making money at the moment. They're losing money. I cannot see how it'll do well. All right. And we went early today. We went early to catch the minutes. We did the minutes, and then we did a flight, a Virgin Galactic flight. We think it was the Italian Air Force. They were testing. They were doing live flights over Virgin Galactic this afternoon. That's why I went early. Rivian, Tesla, Lucid. Yeah, it's not pumping before the earnings either. Everything about this says company in trouble. Okay, for me anyway. Lucid, Amazon, McDonald's. I just bought some more J&J. Nearly two, like 1.75 shares a few moments ago. It went all the way down to what did I buy it for? It went down to 161.93. No, that can't be right. That's not what I just bought. That's not right. Yeah, hang on a minute. I was thinking, bloody hell, that ain't right. I just bought it for 157. 157.66. Yeah, here. A new all-time low for me. I don't know whether Top Shell to sell my 75 Lucid or not. Help. Well, are you up on it? Have you made money on it? Are you up right now? Hey, George and Mike. Sorry, Mohammed. Bootsy, Crag, Andrew, High 22. S&P 500 earnings beat. Hit a 500 earnings beats. Hit a 15-year low. The S&P 500 earnings beats hit a 15-year low. Beats hit. I'm not sure what that means. Could you rephrase that, 22? S&P earnings beats hit a 15-year low. It beats, but I don't understand that. Can you rephrase that? The S&P beats hit a 15. It doesn't make sense. It's kind of positive then negative. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Anyway, if you could come back to me and explain that. The S&P is going down. I still think it can go lower before it goes higher. New article to read on YouTube link Discord, Martin. Thank you so much indeed. Let me go over there now. I didn't get any more followers on Stockwits just now. I thought a couple of you were going to do that. Maybe you've not had the chance yet, but let's have a quick look. Oh! Oh! Ho, ho! 5 of you have just done it. Absolutely awesome. I've got 23 followers now. That went from 18 to 23. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much, Lucas Aids. Yay! Look at that. 18 to 23. Thank you very much. 5 of you have just joined my army over there on Stockwits. Thank you very much indeed. That is very, very much appreciated. I have a lot of fun over there with some very aggressive, people. It's quite bizarre. But anyway, thank you so much indeed for following me. That's awesome. Anyway, I got some information from you. Let's have a quick look. Right, the whole market's going down again now. Someone has sent in links for YouTube. Links for YouTube. This was just sent in from Bootsy about the spaceport expansion. Let's have a look at this. Bootsy is one of our verified users, so I can take a look at this. If you're not a verified user, just please do become a member. It's very easy to become a member. Just for a couple of bucks a month, you can be a member of our channel. And here we go. I did it, Andrew Grady. Thank you, mate. Stockwits. It's cool, isn't it? It's a cool little service. What do I need to join? Are you, Mike? You might have already done it, haven't you? Stockwits. Haven't you already done that, Mike? You've done everything, Mike, haven't you? Let me give you my stop. I'm sure you've done it, but anyway, let me give it to you. Stockwit. It's the. I don't think so. It's the Twitter. It's the Twitter of the stock market. It's very useful. Very useful indeed. Okay, now then, 16th of Feb today. Let's have a look. This was just sent in. Oh, Parabolic. Yeah, this is an interesting website. Okay. New Mexico Spaceport Authority plans new building at Spaceport America. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this. Thank you very much indeed for sending this in. Bootsy, this looks an interesting read. Posted yesterday, so it's pretty current. Let's have a little look. Okay, let me try and fix my... it seems to be okay right now. The ticker was flashing around a little bit then. Anyway, let's go over to Virgin Galactic. We've got some source just coming from Bootsy. Back in 15 minutes. Bootsy, I'm doing your video now. You're going to miss it. So, let's go over to it right now. And let's have a look. Let's have a read. Let's have a look at this. See what we can make from this. This is what I think the future is of Virgin Galactic, not the flights, it's the hotels. 1 hour 2. 1 hour 2 mins SPCE. Whoops, SPCE. Okay. Okay, let's do it now. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Virgin Galactic, SPCE stock. I have always said the money, the investment is in the experiences around the astronaut, not the flight itself. If you're focused on the flights, you're missing the bigger picture. Having worked for Sir Richard Branson, I know that he wants this to succeed and he wants it to be his legacy. Now, when I say I've worked for Richard Branson, I've worked for the Virgin Experiences, which is what this is about. I worked it as the world piano man, a performer and entertainer, so I know what this is about. The Virgin experience is what Virgin Galactic is about, not just the flight itself. And we're going to talk about that right now, and I'm going to give you some information that's just come out last night, so it's pretty current right now. Smash the like button, and as always, if you could subscribe to my channel, I'd very much appreciate it. There you go, give it a little subscribe there, and that'll be great. If you tap the bell, we have breaking news all the time. Now then, if you if you look out for the above my head right now, in a few days' time, we're going to have the earnings of Virgin Galactic, and I'm going to be there covering the earnings live. Plus, we also have the Virgin Galactic song coming out as well. So let's bring you to this screen here, and I'm having a little technical difficulty because I make these videos during a live show. But there we go. There we go. It changed in the end. Click up here, and that will take you to the Virgin Galactic earnings, and you can be with me. And straight after the earnings, we have the Virgin Galactic song coming out. When if I make $1 million from the video and from the music, I will spend $1 million on Virgin Galactic shares. So the more you watch the video, the more you share the video, then the more money I make, and the more money I'll buy Virgin Galactic shares with. So there you go. Cost you absolutely nothing to promote the stock of Virgin Galactic. All right. Thank you very much for the new followers coming in during the making of this video. Thank you so much indeed. Let me now go over then to this breaking news I have for you. And this is in from Parabolic website. This is interesting. Let's have a quick look and read into this. Here we go. I apologize for being a little bit slow at changing the screens. I do have a slight buffering issue this afternoon with my computer. Right. New Mexico Spaceport Authority plans new building at Spaceport America. Now, this is what it's all about. It's the hotels. It's about the people staying, supporting the astronauts, and so on. That's where the money is, not the flight itself. With Virgin Galactic once again promising that suborbital tourism flights from Spaceport America in New Mexico are right around the corner, the authority that oversees the facility has decided it needs a brand new building there. The Spaceport Technology and Reception Center mission will be to become the welcoming face to the staff, visitors, and prospective customers visiting or working at Spaceport America. The proposed 30,000 square foot STARC building will be a multi-use facility. It will house its Spaceport's core IT service center, staff offices, conference rooms, and auditorium, food preparation and dining area, virtual experience center, and second and third floor lounge and viewing areas, according to a request for proposals issued by New Mexico Spaceport Authority. The new building will provide modern, comfortable work and meeting spaces for NMSA staff and a means to receive, entertain, and educate groups of visitors and or potential customers, the document added. The Phase 1 RFP for an architect-engineer firm to design the building. It was released on February the 9th with responses due on March 16th. NMSA currently operates from an office building in Las Cruces that is about an hour's drive from the spaceport. Virgin Galactic has said it plans to complete flight tests of its VSS Unity rocket plane at Spaceport America by the end of March. One additional test with 4 company employees in the passenger cabin is scheduled before the program is complete. Excellent stuff. The Italian Air Force officers. Now, a few moments ago, we were tracking this, what we thought was the Virgin Galactic, the Italian Air Force, because we were tracking the plane over the spaceport, which was blocked. It was going around and around at between 3,000 and 3,800 feet, but it was blocked. So, is that the Italian Air Force, or was that VSS Unity for some reason hiding its identity? We don't know. The 3 Italian Air Force officers, Walter Velarde, Angelo Ledolfi, and Pantaleone Carlucci, apologize for mispronunciations, are scheduled to fly on the company's first paid flight in the second quarter of this year. Virgin Galactic is then scheduled to begin flying the first of 900 ticket holders, some of whom put down deposits back in 2005. Virgin Galactic has a long history of delays, so it's possible that the schedules could slide to the right. Company officials are expected to provide scheduled update during its quarterly and full year earnings call on February 28th. We will be there with it live, and straight after the earnings, of course, is the Virgin Galactic single coming out. And all the money I get from that will go to buying the stocks. The news that NMSA is going to spend money on a new building is not going to be welcome news to critics of the spaceport. They said the facility has not generated the economic benefits promised when Virgin Galactic founder Richard Branson and then Governor Bill Richardson announced it in December 2005. Virgin Galactic is running 13 to 14 years behind schedule in starting commercial service. In December 2005, New Mexico agreed to spend $200 million to construct a custom-built spaceport where Branson Space Company would be the would be the anchor tenant, according to the press release. Okay. A design for Spaceship 2 is now in its final planning stages, and construction of the commercial prototype is expected to commence in 2006, and by flying by 2008. It's expected that 5 Spaceship 2s and the White Knight 2 carrier aircraft will be built in order to allow 50,000 customers to experience personal spaceflight over a 10-year period up to 2019. So you can see how far behind we are. That's not news though, really, is it? Officials also promised $1 billion in total spending, a payroll of $300 million, 2,300 jobs by the 5th year of operation, and $750 million in total revenues, and more than 3,000 jobs by 2020. Virgin Galactic has yet to fly a single paying customer. The economic benefits and new jobs generated have been a fraction of what was promised 17 years ago. However, this is a space company, and I just see it as an opportunity to buy stocks at a cheaper price. It's all about patience. I didn't buy Virgin Galactic to scalp trade it, to make money in 5 minutes. It's there to provide me with a pension in the future. That's why I'm investing in it. And you don't need that many shares at this price to do that either, because one day it could be way over $100, 10, 20 years from now. Although Virgin Galactic and other tenants pay rent, the spaceport is continuing to cost New Mexico millions of dollars annually because it is not generating enough revenue to cover its budget. Since Virgin Galactic's facilities were completed, New Mexico has spent tens of millions of dollars to upgrade the spaceport's infrastructure in order to attract other tenants. Okay, this is interesting, isn't it? Residents of Donna, Ana, and Sierra counties continue to pay 1/4 use tax in order to pay off bonds sold to fund construction. Residents voted to tax themselves in return for the economic boost the facility would provide. The City of Truth or Consequences was one of the nearby communities hoping to benefit from the spaceport today. There you go. T&C is struggling to provide one of the basic services that residents require. There you go. Very interesting stuff. For me, I've always said that the facilities and the hotels is where the money is at, not the space missions themselves. This will take time. However, I am all in. I expect it to go lower before it goes higher, and then I'll go more in there. But anyway, Virgin Galactic, that's where we are right now. We did have a possible potential test flight earlier. We don't know what that test flight was, but the plane was blocked from its tracking details. Was it the Italian Space Force, or was it VSS Unity? We don't know. We're hoping to find out shortly. Okay, there we go. So click above my head if you want to join us for the earnings and the Virgin Galactic single and all the other Virgin Galactic playlist information. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, let's do a quick thumbnail. Let me take the ticker off the screen. And let's get rid of that a minute. Change to that screen so I don't have the dark. There we go. And, okay. It's my interesting face, supposedly. I can't act, I'm afraid. I can't perform or pretend. It's how I feel on the day, and that's it. Is MACD's a buy? Maybe check chart analysis. Let's have a little look. McDonald's. Not yet. It's not for me. It's not. No. It's only going back down to where it was. I think it can go lower before it goes higher. George Semaine, it's not for me yet. Okay, we've got 45 minutes before the bell goes. We've got our world premiere tonight, of course, and we also have our we have Lucid earnings tonight. If you've just tuned in, please click subscribe and ring the bell. Let me know you're here. If we get 100 likes, we'll give away a cash prize. It's Wednesday, February the 22nd. Give us a thumbs up. Okay. Let's read some of the comments. Let's have a look. Did Mike become a Stockwits fan? Let's have a look. It was at 23. It was at 23 followers. Let's have a look. See it on the screen. 23 there. Let me refresh it. You may have already been a follower. I don't know. Let's have a look. 23. Will it go to 24? No, it's the same. Either he's already done it or couldn't be bothered. One of the two. I don't know which. Anyway. Right. Let's read some more of your comments coming in on the screen right now. ASTR, pretty low worth a little investment. Astra, I'm kind of fully committed with Virgin Orbit, Virgin Galactic. I looked at Rocket Labs for a while. I prefer where I am, keeping it all in the same brand. I can focus on it. Remember, I like to try to find out what's going on the ground. So to give it my full attention, I can't really be involved in another space mission. Or company rather, should I say that? J&J, let's have a look. Still going down. Well, going sideways from where it was earlier. I'm fully invested. Again, fully invested. Virgin Galactic is going up right now. The overall portfolio is up. Only just. But Virgin Galactic is moving up right now. ARKX is another. Oh, there's plenty. But for me, I'm focused on one, Virgin Orbit and Virgin Galactic. I'm 97% of people in stocks are stupid. I'm glad I'm in the 5%. That's good, that, Andrew. I'll give you that one. For some reason, it needs to be moderated, so I'm going to moderate it and share it. There you go. It's on the screen right now. Okay. Okay. Virgin Galactic is going up. Let me check the technical analysis for Virgin Galactic now. We are going to add a 1%, a 1 minute, and a 15-minute technical chart for you. All right. So some of you mentioned that, so we're going to do that. Okay. The S&P had dropped. Here's the technical analysis on Virgin Galactic. Let me bring it up and have a little look at it. Virgin Galactic is now up 1.48, having a nice little bounce now. Virgin Orbit going sideways. Rivian, Tesla. Here it is. Here's the tech analysis for Virgin Galactic. It's now a sell at the moment on the 1 minute. We are going to bring in a 1 minute and a 15 minute or a day, something like that, to give the two comparisons, all right? So we've got a longer projection as well as the initial projection as well. All right, so we're working on that for you as well. Hopefully you'll appreciate that and like that. We're always trying to bring you new information, okay? $115 days, we should be at 1 million views on our channel, and we're looking forward to getting to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so we can start to do fundraisers for you as well, where the super chats will go directly to the charity. Right, Lucid, we're starting to see it go up now, 1.67. It's just broken through. It's just broken through the $10 barrier again. It's been up and down that before. It gets rejected off it. We've got the earnings tonight coming up, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I can't see how it can do well. They are losing money, but there could be some news that we don't know about. I don't think so though, but we will discover it tonight, I'm sure, if there is anything there from the people at Lucid. Anyway, here we go. There's a quick commercial break. Skip the ad. Be right back. Here we go. Okay, we want to talk about our crypto challenge tonight with Ali Tizro. He's one of our sponsors. He pays me $99 a month for me to promote his crypto challenge, but I will never take any money from something I don't actively get involved myself. This is my own money, my own shares. We've got $1,000 here in my own money of crypto. I think between 1 and 5% is right for a portfolio of crypto, even though I'm not a huge fan. I think it does need to be part of your portfolio. This is it. Now, Ali does all the charts, decides what crypto. This is my position. Most of it is in USD coin, earning 4% at the moment. The rest, we've got some in XRP, Bitcoin's up, Dogecoin's down slightly, Sandbox is up. And the other two, Clover and IONX, IOTech at the bottom, they're just free stocks that I got for free. They're not part of this challenge. But as you can see, I'm up $70, looking good. And by the end of the year, not by the end of the year, but this should be $10,000, $1,000 to $10,000. You might be on the $7,000 to $100,000 challenge. And if you want to be part of all this, you can. I'm going to give you Ali Tizro's link to his Discord channel, and it's a premium service. If you want someone who knows all about crypto, it's not financial advice, but it's what we are doing with our own money live in front of you, so you know it's real. Here's Ali's server. Now, if you want to get a lifetime discount to his server, if you are a member of mine and go through my channel, my Discord channel, you get a lifetime discount, which virtually makes my membership free. It's one of the benefits to being a member. There's my invitation to join my server, become a member, and here is the Discord link. Now, if I go over now to Discord, I will share with you what it looks like so you know what we're talking about. If you scroll down to the bottom of the Discord server, you will see here Ali Tizro's tips. And you can go in here and you will find the discount code if you are on my Discord channel. Okay, you can get the information in here. However, if you'd rather not be a member of my channel and you want to pay the full price, that's absolutely fine. You can do that. And then you can go here. So I will show you Ali Tizro's channel, his server. And this is the what we call the teaser channel. And you can see all the channel he does here for you and all the different stocks, and he will help you, and so on and so forth. So there you go. That's how you can access this information, and that's how you can either get it for a discount or full price. It's entirely up to you. But that's our crypto challenge. I'm on the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge, and I'm very happy about that. Lucid holding above the $10 right now. Back to Virgin Galactic. Very nice indeed. We've got 35 watching, 35 likes. Very quiet day today. I don't know why the markets are quiet like this. We've had 200 come through the stream, which isn't too bad. It's about average now, but it's a quiet day, I think, for us overall. But we are going to end the show on the bell, and then we'll get ready for Lucid's earnings. We will be back for that, so join us for Lucid's earnings. Hopefully you'll join us for that. Just over half an hour to go before the bell goes. If you're in the chat right now, just say I am here, just so I know who's with me. Very quiet this afternoon. Looking back at Mojave Desert, nothing going on there now at all. Let me see if I can track VSS Unity. No, it's not available. It's not in the air or out of the hangar. I am here, says Mike. Hiya, Mike. Thank you, Mike. It's very quiet today. I'm going to take take my jacket off. It's a bit hot in here a minute. All right. Oh! Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I have just had a wonderful, wonderful super chat to the channel. You need some penny stocks for the crack. Choose one. Maybe Premier African Minerals or Kodak Minerals. Cheers, mate. Unbelievable. George Semaine. So, George, what are you telling me? You want me to buy some stocks with the tip? Is that what you're saying? Because as members are allowed to, if they want me to buy a stock, I agree, penny stocks can make you rich if you pick the right one. I just want to check what George Semaine is saying. You need some penny stocks for the crack. Choose one. Maybe Premier African Minerals or Kodak Minerals. Cheers, mate. A penny stock. A penny stock. Well, anything under $5 is a penny stock. That's it. Pick a penny stock. Okay, I have got to spend $50 on a penny stock. Okay. Arrival. Not a chance. That's throwing my money away. Nice one, George. All right. Okay, let's do it. First of all, then, we've got a celebration to do. Are you ready? I've just been given a super chat. When I get a super chat, we start by celebrating, first of all. So, hang on then. So I'll start by doing this. I'll make a video out of it. This is fun. Let's bring us up to date. Let's bring us up to date, and 1 hour 27. 1 hour 27. 1 hour 27. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. You never guess what? Live during our show, we had a super chat. One of our members donated $50 to my live show. Can you believe it? Absolutely incredible. Now, when this happens, and if they're a member, they can ask me to make a review, a video on a stock, and spend the super chat. So we just had an amazing super chat come in. Thank you ever so much indeed. George Semaine. Hey, there we go. Just gave me a wonderful tip live in the show, and it's for $50. Absolutely great. Thank you ever so much indeed, George. This is the super chat right here. It's $49.99. You need some penny stocks for the crack. So there we go. Thank you ever so much indeed. Let's go into one of our penny stocks then, and let's go shopping. Let's spend $50. So what should we do? Now then, obviously I want to buy something that's the best value, what I see most likely to go up. So let's have a quick look. I'm going to need to edit this afternoon because my computer is not playing ball. EY Lee. There you go. Someone asked earlier, is my video getting seen by other places around the world? Well, there's your answer. Clearly, yes. EY Lee. Where are you from, EY Lee? I'm just about to REI or EIOSE. I think Virgin Orbit, guys. Virgin Orbit would be a very, very good idea on my brokerage account. Let me try and change this screen a minute. I'm stuck over here. From Seoul. Lovely. EY Lee. I'm struggling here, folks, this afternoon. My computer is not behaving itself. I can't get out of this screen. Hi, EY. Are you from Seoul? I apologise for this. We're getting a slight complication here. My computer's not behaving. I don't know how to fix it. I'm trying my best to change the screen. And it's not doing anything. I'm sure it will work in a minute. Okay, that screen's working. Now come back to the trading screen. That's not right. Why is that doing that? I'm terribly sorry about this afternoon, folks. This is so frustrating. I'm terribly sorry. I can't get out of my screens. I'm stuck for some reason. Not quite sure what was happening there. Anyway, so I've got to spend $50. I'll edit from here. So here we go. So I think the best buy is Virgin Orbit. Virgin Orbit was 145. It's an all-time low right now. So what's the time? Limit order. So here we go. So I'm now going to spend the $50 I was donated today by our wonderful George Semaine, and to lower my averages would make sense on Virgin Orbit. So I'm going to go into my limit order now, and this is how we're going to do it. Limit order, it's 148. So if we set a limit of 150, just so it goes through, $1.50. And I've got $50 to spend, so how many can I buy? Let's buy 10. And buy more than that. We can buy 30 perhaps. $45. There we go. 30. Oh, hang on a minute. I've only got $12.87 in my buying power. How am I going to do this then? I need to bring in some more money to be able to do that. So how am I going to do that? There wasn't enough money in my brokerage account. So let me go over here a minute and bring in some money. So here we go. Let me go to my main account. Buying power. I need $50. Deposit funds. $50. I'm trying to think what's the best way to do it. $50. I could do it actually. I know what I'll do. I'll do it in my Roth IRA. That way I can keep it forever. No, I'm not. I'm going to be boring because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's not about being boring. It's about doing the right thing to do. So Roth IRA, new IRA contribution, 2023, $50. Okay, here we go. Review. New IRA 2023. Transfer $50. Okay, here we go. This is just coming in from George Semaine. So here we go, and I'm trying to share with you what I've done here because it's difficult today when the computer is not behaving itself. But anyway, I'm going to restart my computer when the bell goes. Oh, blimey. So frustrating, guys. When I'm sitting here, there we go. Look, There you go. So my Roth IRA, $50 from George Semaine. Look, it's given me a 50 cents match. There you go, into my 2023 Roth IRA. Got it? Okay. So now if I go into my Roth IRA, there you go. So there is my Roth IRA. This is the new one now. $50 from George Semaine. I've got a 50 cents match. No, this is in my 2023. This is my 2023 Roth IRA. There you go. There's the 2022. There's the 2023. So it's the same portfolio then. I see. It's the. I didn't know if it'd be a different Roth. It's the same Roth. It's the 2023. Okay. There you go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into Virgin Orbit. In my Roth IRA, I think you should have searched for something exotic with us. Would be more of a crack, Martin. We've got to make money here, Bootsy. We want to make money. We want to make money. 148. This is the best thing to do because I can hold this position. 148. Buy Virgin Orbit. Limit 150. There we go. $45. 32, 33. There we go, 33 shares. Review the order. And my average, here we go. My average at the moment is, you can see it's 1179. And those three, review the order. 1179 is my average. Buy that. There we go. 148, 1179. It's now come down to 1110. There you go. That's a much, much better position. There we go. So there is my Roth IRA. If I now go over to my position here, you can see my Roth IRA now is worth $7,092. Just there, look. And my buying power is now gone. And if we look at my contributions, I've put in $50 this year. 7,000 last year, so we're already up and running. So, George Semaine, you started my Roth IRA for 2023. Thank you so much indeed for doing that. That's absolutely great. I'll put this out as a video later on. This is absolutely great. Awesome. Thank you very much indeed. You've lowered my average from 1179 to 11.1. That's a much stronger position. And there you go. Very happy with that. Thank you ever so much indeed. What's this, look, on Robinhood? You get $20 for every gold sign up. Your friends get 4.5% APR uninvested cash. Win-win. Ends March 17. You get $20 for every gold sign up. So if anybody wants to set up gold on Robinhood, I use gold. I will give you $10 back. Because if they give me 20, I'll give you 10. We get to choose the subject. If anybody wants gold, it's $5 a month on Robinhood. I use it all the time. It's a good idea. If you want that, then I will get $10. I will get $20. I will give you $10 back. So let me invite everybody. Share the link. Here it is. Copy. I'll put it in the chat. If anybody's not on gold yet, I will give you half of what I get back. How's that? Live on the show with Cash App or Venmo or whatever. There you go. There is the link in the chat. I'm just giving it to you now. There you go. There you go. Giving it to you on the chat. If anybody wants that, if you get Robinhood Gold, I will gladly give you half of what I get back. Very nice. Is George Semaine still here? George, I wanted to huge thank you to you for that. Thank you ever so much indeed. That was a lot of fun. You did say to me, pick the one I wanted. Some people said, oh, why don't you pick something more crazy? Well, you know, the idea is we want to make money, right? But I hope I wasn't too boring for you. But we're here to make money. Isn't that the idea? But thank you ever so much, George Semaine. If he'd said if he told me to pick one, I could have done that. But of course, then I would have had to deducted what I get, because I don't get the full amount on on YouTube, right? So then I would have had to deduct that. But this is me adding to it because I believe in the stock. So anyway, thank you, George Semaine. Very, very nice of you. We got just a few minutes ago before we shut down this afternoon. Virgin Galactic's going up. S&P, Virgin Orbit, Rivian, Tesla, Lucid tonight, the earnings. Quite good, Andrew, just practicing with license quiz. Stephen, is something flying? Sorry, I just dialed in. Earlier, we think it was a... this is going out to Stephen. We think that the Italian Air Force were testing, perhaps, or Virgin Galactic SS Unity, VSS Unity. It sounds like you say SNP. SNP. It sounds like you say SNP. What is that for? I'm not sure what you mean. 22. Semaine has the brain. T.O. Roll. George Semaine. Where is George Semaine? Has he disappeared? 44 likes. Yay! Very, very nice. We got a good crowd watching right now. We had Virgin Galactic, we think, flying earlier. Oh, rather than SNP. Oh, S and P. S&P. Okay. Hi. Sorry about that. Yeah, earlier on, right at the beginning of the show, we had Virgin Galactic doing a test flight, we think. Possibly the Italian Air Force, we think. The Scottish Nationalist Party. No, it's not the SNP, it's S&P. Yeah, English language, hard to understand. I understand that. I apologise for that, if that's confusing everybody. But anyway, so did anybody sign up for my gold, by the way? Anyone sign up for the gold program? I'm giving away $10. Anyway, let's have a look. Meta. Where's George Semaine gone? He gave me a $50 tip to buy a penny stock, and then he disappeared. Where did he go? Is he still here? Rio Tinto, down 3.4% today. It's the Scottish in my lover. There we go. Is that what it is? S&P. Yeah, what's wrong with that? S&P. S&P 500. Is that clear enough for you? Flipping heck. IonQ. SoFi. Robinhood. Tilray. We're flat again right now, going into the close. All right, now then, folks, there's two things happening now. We've got I'm trying to get hold of, does anyone know if George Semane's still here? George Semane, come on back. I want to hear from you. How are you? Where is George Semane? We want to see if George Semane is here. Anyway. Arnold the Palmer, let me take you on a date to see Adele. Let me take you on a date. Who you taking on a date to see Adele? I can do Adele. Oh yes. Do a couple of her songs in my studio. So we've got Lucid earnings coming up very, very shortly. Okay, we have also got tonight the world premiere of our song. Tonight it is Smile by Michael Jackson, Charlie Chaplin. Here it is. Hopefully you'll join me. Do Adele for George. After the bell. We're not going to have time because it's the earnings and the premiere. We're not going to have time to do that. We could do another show. Fed swaps upgrade bets on a 25 basis points June hike to a near certainty. Fed swaps upgrade bets on a 25 basis points June hike to a near certainty. We'll fly out to Vegas, Sia and you. Arnold, what are you like? I'm going to buy a ticket tomorrow to fly to Vegas to see Arnold the Palmer. I never even met you, Arnold. I don't even know who you are. Anyway, interesting as it might sound, 25 was a certainty last time. Good God, Arnold, shall I do it? I mean, what do you reckon? Anyway, so there you go. Who signed up for the world premiere? Let me have a quick look. Let's see. We've got 7 likes on it already. This is the premiere tonight. Hopefully you'll join me. Adele brings people together. Does she indeed? Okay. Here is the world premiere tonight. Hopefully you'll join me for that. Go and leave a comment. Tonight is Smile, Michael Jackson, and Charlie Chaplin. That's what's happening tonight. Hopefully you'll join me for that, all right? Okay. George Semane's gone quiet. Where's he gone? I want to thank George. We bought some Virgin Orbit courtesy of George Semane this afternoon. Right. We're waiting to ring the bell. Tell us how you really feel, Arnold. Arnold Palmer, the point is for June market was expecting no hikes by then. The point is, for June, market was expecting no hikes by then. We always expected a hike. I did anyway. I still feel that we've got another 6 months to go. What a crazy world it will be. No more BPS raises, basis points raises. Oh, we're going to get another one, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll get another one. Anyway, Lucid in the after hours earnings tonight. Apple, Amazon, McDonald's, still too expensive, I think. Coca-Cola, still not cheap enough for me. J&J, going down again, 157. Keeps on going down. Keep on buying the dip. You just got to have patience and know that your money is safe. And you'll just have to give it some time. But I'm looking at trying to build $1,000 by next year just on J&J. If I keep buying lower, then quite possibly more than that. So anyway, Microsoft down 0.68, not cheap enough to buy any more yet. Walmart dropped to a nice little dip today. Tesco as well. Right then. We're down to our last few minutes before the bell goes. You heard it here first. Been considering Nintendo. You want to buy some Nintendo? Churchy would like that. Chenery Energy, about to make me free money. Great earnings ahead. Good luck, Max H. I wish you the very best. We all like free money, don't we? Okay. Here's a quick commercial break. See you back in 10 seconds. Here we go. Skip the ad. See you back in a few seconds' time. Yeah, that's supposed to be an ad there, but never mind. My computer's going very, very slowly this afternoon. Everything's turned on, right? All the fans are on. Yeah. I wonder what the temperature of my computer is this afternoon. Let's have a little look. $152. Load CPU 77%. Nothing over untoward. Over under toward. Is that a real word? I'm not sure that's a real phrase, is it? I'm not so sure that's a real phrase. Anyway, the S&P, looking forward to seeing it go down lower, because that is the one thing I'd like to buy more of. The most defensive thing you can buy is the S&P. If I can buy that lower, I would love to. Absolutely love to. I already trimmed off the top and took some profits, and now it's going back down lower again. I'd like to be able to add again, because eventually that's what's going to bring me out of my situation. Tesla, still see Tesla going to 160. Virgin Galactic, we've got no confirmation what that flight was earlier. We don't know what it was. Was it the Italian Air Force? Was it Virgin Galactic? We don't know as of yet. Oh my gosh, that took ages to come through. Okay, Lucid, Apple, Amazon. Sorry, Martin, I had to leave briefly. Did you see my query about what stock you would potentially make a gamble investment on with a donation? What stock would I make a gamble on? Lucid? Lucid, I would say, because that is a gamble, because the earnings is tonight. Do you want me to buy Lucid? MSK? I would say Lucid. MSK just asked me the question. I had to leave briefly. Did you see my query about what stock you would potentially make a gamble investment on with a donation? A Lucid would be a gamble, because we've got the earnings tonight. They are losing money. If they surprise us, it could pop up. And we are covering the earnings in a minute. So that would be my gamble stock at 9.92, where it is now. What about FSR Fisker? No, I don't know anything about that one. I don't know I don't know too much about Lucid, to be honest. It's an EV company. It's had a lot of hype recently. The United Arab Emirates buying it, takeover. It wasn't true. It popped up 140%. I took my profits, went back down again. Tonight's the earnings. It's got a great car, but it loses money on every single car. Technically, it could go bankrupt. However, there are rumours about it being bought out, taken over. That's a gamble. That is a gamble of the highest order. And the earnings are tonight. We will find out tonight exactly if that pays off. So there you go. If you want me to do a gamble, that would be it. If the UAE takeover was that true, I would invest. Well, it's supposedly true. It was seen on a gossip website. I've had several people contact me to say it's true. I don't know if it's true. It's not been verified to a credible source that I will accept. However, some people say it's true. I don't know. That's a gamble. So if you wanted me to do that, that would be a gamble right there. Anyway, Lucid will beat on consensus. I've heard from a source. You think? Well, it could do well then. And Matt MSK, if you wanted me to do that, you've got about 5 minutes, because when the bell goes, we will get the result of the earnings. The earnings call is in an hour and a half from now, and I'll be back with the earnings. But if they beat it dramatically, it could pop up. So there you go. We'll make a video on that if you want to. MSK as a member, you can do that. But I don't know. I am, from a source, 22 went, yeah, right. Who's the source? Remember, insider trading is illegal, and very few people actually know what's going on. Those who put things on Reddit and Twitter, you know, that's not a source. That's just people saying stuff, all right? Well, you know, people can say stuff, and my job is to find out what's real or not. So Max MSK said a gamble. That would be a gamble, no question about it. But it's a gamble in a company or a technology, at least, I like. So there's that way of looking at it. Anyway, that answers your question. We got 5 minutes to go before the bell goes. After then, it'll be too late, MSK, because the earnings will be in, and we'll know exactly what the deal is. Normally 22 or market profit, get that to me very, very quickly. Anyway, Virgin Galactic is holding up. My portfolio is holding up. I bought some Virgin Orbit tonight for George Semaine. Look at Chenery Energy, and you see I'm right with the source. You'll see I'm right with the source. I haven't got time. Goodbye. Thank you, George. Thank you very much indeed. A goodbye. Thank you very much. George, I'm glad you're happy. I think it was the right thing to do with your $50, honestly. I think it was definitely the right thing to do. I got a 1% match from Robinhood. So, you know, I got a little bit there from that. 50 cents, essentially. It's 50 cents, right? And I lowered my average, and I think it's the right thing to do. Vorb to the moon. And thank you. And I will hold those shares so you can see me. All right? There it is, there on the screen. This was George Semaine right there, look, 33 shares. All right? Anyway, there you go. My average is now 12% down. My average is now 166. Well, we hope Vorb don't go to the moon. They just need to go into orbit. I bought 600 shares of Vorb too. Oh, very nice indeed, Mr. Moneybags. I bought 33, you bought 600. All right, Eric B. wears Sex Panther. Does he? What do you mean he wears Sex Panther? What's that mean? I have no idea what that means, but it sounds good, I think. I bought some Lucid. If Lucid beat earnings tonight, there it goes, starting to go up. So MSK, I would donate Martin, but I've now re-gambled on Tilray stocks. So what? I can't donate now. I've already spent it. That's brilliant. I love it. Anyway, there we go. It's 1 minute to go before we ring the bell. Let's get ready to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to ring the bell anyway. I've got some technical issues this afternoon, so I might not be able to. Let's see if I can do it manually. Let's have a look. Where's the timer? Crowd, happy, breathe, applause, air horn. Right, 1 minute to go. Sorry, made me chuckle when he said 60% of the time it works every time. Yeah. 60% of the time it works every time. Okay, here we go. 1 minute to go. Let's see if we can ring the bell. Lucid. I'm not going to buy it. Let's see what moves in the after hours. $30 seconds to go. Okay, 10. We'll be back with the Lucid earnings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell is now gone and we're in the after hours. Let's see where the markets are going to take us now. Are we going to get any bounce in the after hours? Let's have a quick look. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Let's have a little look. Crag. The S&P is flat in the after hours. Virgin Galactic is flat in the after hours at this precise moment. Virgin Orbit, it's flat in the after hours. We just bought some more thanks to George Semaine. Rivian is flat at the moment. Tesla, it's not going to buy it until it goes lower. It's way, 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 way overpriced, for me anyway. Lucid. It's up 0.15 in the after hours. We got the earnings report in an hour and a half from now. We'll be there in about an hour, half an hour early. So I've got to get off right now and get out of here. So it's day trader of the day. Get ready for your scores. Everyone get your scores on the screen. J&J, it's flat on the after hours. We've been buying it all day. We like it. Keep buying cheaper stocks, not trying to time the market, beat anyone, just trying to lower my averages as and when I can. Do you still have a position in Lucid? No, I sold it. I took my position. I think they're going to lose earnings. Someone just come in tonight and said, my source said they're going to beat earnings. I don't see how they can. They lose money on every car they sell. How can they possibly beat earnings? Unless someone donates to them some free money and they make a load of profits. I mean, how can they? Logically, how can they? Anyway, let's do day trader of the day. I am up 0.22. I won this morning. Let's see if I win tonight. I'm up 0.22%. There you go. That's in the chat. Let's put a minute on the clock. Down 1.98. I won this morning. Am I going to win again? Let's have a little look. Up 2.22. Any advances on that? On your overall portfolio. Not one crypto stock, your overall portfolio. Members only, please. Competition. Down 0.43. Eric B. No bloody idea, says Andrew Grady. Always good to know that you've got no bloody idea on your money. Always good. Always good. Can't go wrong. Down 0.98. I won this morning. Oh, I won twice. Come on, get in. 15 seconds to go. Up 0.22. He wins in the morning. And he wins at night. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest day trader, the greatest investor in the history of the world, Martyn Lucas. Thank you very much, Martyn, for your honest trade. You're very, very welcome. Let's give him a thumbs up. Brilliant. And what about the music? Yeah, I want the sound effects. You're damn right I want the sound effects. I've won twice. I won this morning. I won this afternoon. The greatest investor in the history of the world. There you go. Defensive stocks. When is Lucid earnings live? I'll be back, Mohammed, in about half an hour with the earnings. Look, it's here on the homepage of the YouTube channel. Look, there is the earnings live. All right. It says it's in your time zone. It says it's coming up in 15 minutes. It won't be exactly 15 minutes. It'll be slightly later than that. But it'll start in a minute. Okay, I've got to get off. All right, I'll see you back in a minute. So what I'm going to do now is make the... have I got time to do that? I've got time to do that. Right, Lucid earnings. I will make the promo for it live in the show. Here we go. So, bam, 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 bam. Lucid right at the end. Okay, let me make the promo for it. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Coming up in a few minutes' time. Lucid earnings. Click right above my head and that will take you to the Lucid earnings. I don't know how they can possibly beat on earnings. They're losing money. A lot of people are telling me there's all sorts of stuff going on. People are telling me that they got sources knowing it's going to smash earnings. I can't see it. Look at the balance sheet. They're losing money on earnings on their cars. They lose money every time they sell a car. A bit like Ford right now. They lose money every time they sell one of their cars. So join me for the earnings coming up in a few minutes time. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, Lucid earnings. Lucid earnings. Let me take away that a minute. This is what will go out in a minute. Production, and this will be the promo for it. Get rid of that, and there you go. There's my there's my expecting it to lose on earnings. All right, Meta is so resistive, resistive those days. These days, you mean these days? Anyway, I'm out of here. I think that's it. Roll the credits. Let's go. Let's go. Potatoes are on fire. Happy Ash Wednesday, everyone. Happy Ash Wednesday, indeed. Happy Ash Wednesday. Let me roll the credits. Let's get out of here. We've got to celebrate because we had a nice tip today from George Semaine. Thank you very much indeed. That'll be in the credits. There you go. Here come the credits. Let's get out of here. Oh, my poor computer. Why aren't you behaving today? Oh, this is so difficult, isn't it? You can't imagine. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. There you go. Okay, these are all the new followers to... Oh, Lucid's gone down. There you go. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Lucid has gone down. Surprise, surprise. Actually, that means the earnings are out. Oh, it's diving. It's diving. Let me refresh the screen. Let me get rid of the credits a minute because it's just a full load of scammers anyway. Flipping scammers on Twitter. Sorry, not Twitter. Twitch. Don't know why they bother. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of that a minute. I'm going to have to reboot my computer, aren't I? Let's go to this screen here. And Lucid is down 8.2%. There you go. I told you, didn't I? I told you. I told everybody. But I'm afraid there are the stock market now is just full of fanboys. It's ridiculous. I mean, you just lose money doing that. Good luck to them. In fact, you know, it's just silly. The facts are there. Right, okay. Let me put this out as an extra video. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. As you can see, as predicted, Lucid is going down. Fanboys all over my stock quits, all over Reddit, all over Twitter, telling me I'm an idiot and they know it's all going up. They'd love me to come on here and tell all of my family that Lucid is amazing. Lucid has the best car. It's better than a Tesla. Everybody knows it. However, oh, blimey, look, the screens are changing by themselves. This is frustrating. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, this is driving me up the wall now. I can't control my own computer. Hang on, I'm still here. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, try that again. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. As you can see, Lucid is down dramatically. No surprise that at the end of the day, the real investors will sort this out. The stock is always losing money. The cars always lose money. All day today on StockWits, on my channel underneath my comments, on Twitter, people are telling me, I've got sources, the Lucid is going to do well, it's fantastic, it's the best car in the world, you're an idiot for selling it, tell everybody how wonderful it is. And as soon as I hear that, I go, what the heck? Do the numbers. The stock market will go up and down like Bed Bath & Beyond. People will buy junk stocks. They'll trash it, go up and down, left and right. But at the end of the day, the numbers will always play out. The shorters win the battles, but they always lose the wars. The people that are making up stories and rubbish will always win the battles, but always lose the wars. The fact of the matter is, Lucid is losing money on its cars. Simple as that. And I'm not buying it at all. The company could go bankrupt, even though it has the best car. It beats Tesla, no question about it. But it can't ramp up. It doesn't know how to make a profit from its cars. That's the hard part. Click above my head. We'll be back again live in a few minutes' time for the earnings. I just thought I'd bring this to you. Be very, very careful if you listen to anybody. I've had them on my show this afternoon coming in telling me I've got a source and this is going to go to the moon. As soon as someone says that, I go, okay, whatever. I wish everybody the best, but just look at the numbers, look at the facts. I'm afraid right now retail investors, in fact, I wouldn't even call them retail investors. I'd call them gamblers. I'll see you back in a few minutes' time for the earnings. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, I need to put that video out and go, no way. So let me do a quick, by the way, my portfolio is up now 0.25%. So if anyone wants to know if my portfolio is affected by it, no, my portfolio is up. Very nice indeed. Let me go over to this screen here and see if I can get, phone text. There we go. Let me get rid of the... There is nothing worse than your computer misbehaving when you're trying to do something. It's like driving a car with a puncture. I'm going to be really tight for time getting this out as well. Damn you. Why did you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that? Okay, let's try again. Okay, there's my thumbnail. All right, guys, I love you all a bit. I've got to go try and get all this done. Be back with you in just a few minutes' time. I know because I need to restart mine. Yeah, well, let's all restart our computers. See you back in a couple of minutes' time. I'm just going to end the stream abruptly. I've got so little time. I'll be back in about half an hour with the earnings. It doesn't start for another hour and a quarter, so we've got plenty of time. See you back in a few minutes. Take care of yourselves and each other.